The Leafs' schedule then will shift. Very road heavy. They are 8-5-1, won each of their last 3. Away we go for the first time this season, Bruins and Leafs.
Big hit on Brandon Carlo by Alex Steves.
Matthews brushed David Pastrnak, who went for a spill out in front. Swayman, a point-blank save on Matthew Knies. Nylander drops and drives. Tavares back of the net. Up top, Ekman-Larsson. Nylander, one-timer, hit the side of the net. Steers it up top. Riley, Robertson. He'll drop, rotates it to Domi. Send it into the slot, they score! A perfect pass, hammered home by Robertson. A power play goal, and the Leafs lead it 1-0.
Minute 50, a real good penalty killing right there. A gap for this seam pass to be completed. You can see in the middle of your screen, Andrew Peak, he's worried about the man at the top of the crease, and that's where the little switch occurs. Robertson comes from one side of the ice to the far post. Roy slides down off that near side post. That opens up that.
Motors around a check. Roy, Geekie, shoots, he scores! Double pumped off the post! And he cranks it in. Bruins tie it up at 1.
So Geekie gets the middle ice. And the minute Lorai sees that, he activates up that left wing, almost like playing left wing, and it's a perfectly timed give and go. And I think the little misfire by Geekie worked in his favor. Little pump fake, kind of freeze Stolarz.
His pass blocked by Alex Steves, called up from Providence, making his Bruins debut. Sent out in front, they score! Viktor Arvidsson able to pick a pocket and chip it inside the far post. Bruins 2, Leafs 1.
Ever some offensive zone time tonight, you'll score some goals. Bruins just in good structure. Good forecheck, everybody making the right reads, and then it's a mismanaged puck. Starting with Myers back in his own zone. You try to go towards the front of the net.
In reference to their play here early on, and they've responded as this puck is sent in. A little grouping out in front. Last year as the backup to Joseph Wall, but took over. Here's Jokiharju, his shot, and Stolarz the save. McCabe got it ahead. It was in Nylander's skates. Hustadinov. Now Geekie. Pastrnak with a shot, and Stolarz shut him down at the far post. Floated back of the Bruins net. Peak tripped up. Nylander trying to get it free. Nylander dragging it, and it's picked off by Geekie. 2-on-1. Pastrnak with him. Pastrnak shoots. Stolarz is save.
Play by Hustadinov, and then a good breakout here after the turnover by the Leafs. Was this play going to be onside? Pastrnak makes a nice little move at the blue line.
Bumped it to Corrali. Jokiharju. Across Zadorov. Dusts it off. Fires. And Stolarz gloves it head high.
Zadorov, because of the use of the decoy of Eyssimont.
VL has to get a new stick. It shattered off the draw. Jokiharju trying to waste a little time. Swayman. Up the glass. This won't get out. Joshua across. In the slot. Off Swayman's glove on the drive by Maccelli. Puck sent on in front. Knies denied. And Swayman kicks it out. Nylander shoots wide. Ekman-Larsson. Back of the net to the far wall. Matthews protects to Tavares. Shoots. Bruins swatted just by Nylander and out. Send it across. It bounces up top. Bruins are back to full strength. Right of the net. They score! Before they can get the guy out of the box and onto the ice, Matias Maccelli evens the game at 2.
Zone just as the penalty's expiring. You got to still protect the front of the net. And the Bruins vacate the front of the net, try to be aggressive right there. Eyssimont was not back in the zone deep enough to play 5-on-5.
Puck driven deep. And around, here's Zadorov. Fires. Stolarz to save the rebound. Steves couldn't sweep it up top. Jokiharju off the wall, just got it in. Benoit took a check. Here's Zacha. Brushed to Zadorov and sucked in by Stolarz. Flipped it back of his net. Myers, his pairs had a problem. Now Lindholm, centered. Jeannot with a drive. Stolarz to save. Try to hook it back, read by Peak. And away comes Pastrnak. Saucered out in front. Stolarz to save. Off the glass, out to center ice. Nylander traps it. He'll scoot in, watched by Kastelic. His shot kicked out by Swayman. That's some good company. Zacha in for the draw, and we begin the second period. Lindholm. Arvidsson scoops it up. Almost put himself offside. Geekie. Lindholm shoots wide, rebound, Zacha denied. Bruins hustle to keep it in. Can they take advantage? Eyssimont, Pastrnak, Eyssimont, try to stuff it home. He's celebrating as that puck went in. Right now, Kyle Riemann is saying no goal.
They work the play down low and then attack the net. Eyssimont going to take it, try to jam.
There's no goal. The Boston player pushes the goaltender's pad into the net. After the video review, 81, Boston's original shot, completely crosses the goal line. Therefore, we have a goal.
Geekie, Bruins shuttle it ahead. Pastrnak one-on-one with Benoit. Pulls in the middle, shoots. He scores! Make it 399 goals for David Pastrnak. He sneaks one through Stolarz. Bruins 4, Leafs 2.
That's just a great play right there by Hampus. Lindholm already knew where he wanted to go once that puck got into his reach. And it's not the cleanest goal we've ever seen Pastrnak score, but he challenges Benoit one-on-one, able to get it through his skates. Can't really get the puck where he wants it, but the puck has eyes.
He had Swayman down. 20 seconds left in the kill. Matthews, Ekman Larson, Nylander, Tavares, he scores! Some skill on display there. And the Bruins lead trimmed to 4-3.
Elbow, Nylander on the other, and Tavares in the bumper. Knies working the front of the net. I mean, that's quality stuff, talent. They execute well. Look, you're going to give up power play goals, especially with that kind of talent. You know, would you like them to defend it a little bit better? Maybe get the stick in the passing.
Off the end boards, Pastrnak. A dish ahead, Geekie set it up in flight. Ustinov shoots, Hildeby the save. But he just got the rebound away from Geekie.
Great speed through the neutral zone. Nice little touch pass to leave it for him. He's got plenty of ice. Try to snap.
Where size, strength, and physicality was prized, but he adapted to a game that changed after 2005 and valued speed and skill and still thrived. Riley ripped it in. Maccelli going to chase. Gonna pull it off the wall. Got it to Joshua, and what a stop by Swayman with a blocker.
Taking time off the clock. Toronto with a pretty good opportunity.
Here's Minten. In it goes. Given away by the Leafs. Kastelic centers. Minten shoots. He scores! How good does that feel? Fraser Minten takes a sweet dish in the slot and makes it 5-3 Bruins.
Instead of protecting it and taking care of it and getting out of your own end in a one-goal game in the third period, Kastelic with the steal, puts it off his right hip to give him the option to shoot or pass. He makes a beautiful pass across to Minten, who very calmly waits, allows Hildeby to go down to give him a lot more room up top. He doesn't one-time it. He doesn't.
Peak. 5 seconds left. Peak's going to eat that puck in the corner. What an impressive victory for the Boston Bruins tonight here in Toronto. They've won 6 straight.